no. I had to look up my electronic engineer kit. CW manual. What's it got written out there? Did.
That's right.
Now, who could that be? Could it be the coffee? MJR coffee?
Could be the coffee.
I think it is.
He's not working on the other frequency anymore.
It would seem that way.
So we've got full ratings.
Would.
We're working on full ratings now.
I wonder if he wants to say something. Let's see what he says now. Hello? He's not going to say anything.
Oh, it's somebody just listening, I should imagine.
I wonder if I can hear him because I'm listening on my super deaf receivers. Oh yes, hang on, he's sending something there. What was that? Hello? Did.
H.
It's very hard to hear because it's very weak. Did.
Is it the branch?
Did. Da. Hello?
Go ahead, that QRZ station, if you...
Oh, it's Mike. It is definitely Mike.
Oh, is it? Is it?
Hello? I'm echoing out from somewhere.
Oh, no.
Don't tell me there's somebody outside.
Is there somebody outside
doing... Oh, they must be looking at myself echoing from the neighbourhood. Oh, no.
What a laugh.
Righto, now who is it?
This is quite hilarious.
Who is out there?
It could be the G-Man, of course.
I'll just have to take off these headphones. No, it's definitely echoing him.
He's doing... I'll see if I can hear it from my window.
Oh, it's not that loud.
Oh.
Who is it? Righto, chaps.
Give it away, because his fish will spew.
No, actually she won't because she's around the other side of the house.
Oh, I know mine would because they're at the front.
At the front, yes.
Do have some...
I hear myself echoing through the neighbourhood. Hello out there, folks in the world. Just a moment, I'll see who this is. See if it is anybody.
It could be nobody in particular.
So just stand by.
It could be somebody with a portable emitters, of course. But anyway, at the moment Paul's looking out his window to find out if it is anybody or anyone in particular. Here's a crossband contact. Very nice evening, in fact, weather-wise. Nice smell of the bush.
It would appear they've gone.
You don't know who it is.
I'm not echoing around the neighbourhood now.
That's good in a way.
If they'd like to come around the front of the house,
I can
at least see who it is.
Yes.
But if you've gone around the side, I can't see you because I'm not going to go out the front door unless there's somebody there.
There won't be anybody
So if you want to go out and bash me, if it's Tom Bennett.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super missions.
Do you get that smell of the bush?
Smell of the bush?
Yeah.
What, can you get it in the pressure pack can?
Oh no, you get it out the window because the wind's blowing, from the bush or something. You smell gum trees. It really smells nice.
Gum trees?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, this is annoying. Who is that person?
They're doing it again, are they?
No, they're not. I wish I knew who it was. It must be on foot because... Hello.
It's on again.
It's on again. No, it's not.
Big no? Look, it could be somebody local with just on 3UZ listening to...
Oh,
yes, it's Dundee.
But this... Hello. There's a car. Hang on.
It's a car. At the moment, the back man is looking out his window to find out who it is, if it is anyone in particular. But at the moment, he won't really know who it is because it's somebody with rather an unfortunate sense of
Righto, Holden. There's a Holden.
What sort of Holden?
Oh, look, he came by once before. I was lying out in the balcony in the sun.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is.
Lying in the sun.
Yes. They'd like to say who they are. If they want to talk to me, I'll talk to them. Just hang on a sec, I'll just see where they are. They sort of went off again.
Righto.
But they went by here once before and sort of looked up at the tenors and saw that I was on the balcony and then they drove off again. Anyway, stand by.
Because if I had a powerful telescope, I could just about look and find out who's in your street. We're running approximately 150 watts input to the emitters here. located in South Caulfield, a suburb of Melbourne. And if you're listening to us interstate, well and good. Be interesting to find out how good our missions does get out. We might do a listen. I don't know when this crossband will finish. Who knows? But we could possibly do a listen on 80 metres when it does finish. See if there's any DX stations have been listening. Anyway, I'll nominate a frequency when I do listen. I wonder how the Deeks is going. Oh.
Look, whoever it is, if you want to come back, I mean, I'm not going to throw rocks at you or anything.
A load of locks.
A load of rocks. So if you want to make a return appearance, that's interesting. I don't know who that could be.
A Holden, old or new?
It's a station wagon.
Oh yes.
I think they're about a 65 model or something.
Oh yes.
It's sort of a greenish colour.
Mr. Titties, most likely.
Oh, I doubt it.
If John was here, he'd be able to tell you if it was Mr. Titties or not.
Yeah, hello. Gee, that was a quick mission. Hello, there's a car. If that person, I mean that, they've headed off in the branch direction. I probably got scared because I didn't read out their number plate, but...
that would be the... Look, remember that time that Bennett did that to me?
That. That would have upset you greatly,
I had to go in and apologise and make it as if I was bona fide listener.
If that person would like to... Hello, it's on again? No?
They should turn up their volume and see if you can get feed eaters back.
Yes, it'd be interesting. They'd like to come by.
Are they listening on 6 or 160?
I would say 160, most
yes.
likely.
160 has got the mission.
If you would like to come by and say hello, then be my guest.
Be your guest.
BMG.
BMG.
But it would be preferable to know who it is, but we're not going to, as I say, I mean, it's nothing you can get into trouble for anyway.
No, I mean, you can drive outside and relay missions on
right,
the air.
If you really want to do that. I'm just fascinated to know who it could possibly be.
Look, it could be any of 1,000 people.
Before, and I've never seen the person.
If it had have been a Cortina...
yes, well, we would have known who it was.
But since it wasn't, it's somebody else to add on our list of suspectable people. People not to trust.
Not to trust. I don't know about not to trust, but just people who do listens.
People who do listens on these bands quite regularly and don't quite know what to make.
You can't work out what's going on. Anyway, that is a genuine offer.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently they're
An
not
amnesty.
going to take it up. An amnesty, yes. You can all illegal people listening.
Anybody who...
For 90 days is an amnesty. So far, we haven't had many replies, but that's only because people are a bit worried.
Anybody who listens is illegal?
And if we, I wonder, if we listen to a contact other than their own...
Unless we want to join in and take part.
That's illegal too.
That's
Isn't it
right.
Ridiculous.
And Carpet City, well...
It's probably the owner of Carpet City.
Could be.
That
Did
wouldn't
he have a carpet roll in his car?
Might have been coming to install some free shake pile carpet.
Over your windows?
Yes. Over the microphone. From the shake shop. Yes. They've probably gone down to the branch now and beeping horns outside or something.
Yeah. No, these people do have rather a cracked sense of humour. Quite funny, but
Quite amusing.
it's quite amusing when it's done to somebody else.
Your place and
Don't give them ideas because they will.
they mightn't know where you are, perhaps.
That's good. We won't give any identification. Anyway,
Getting
because
back to what we were talking about, which was nothing.
because this is not a live contact, it wouldn't do them any good anyhow.
It's not live, but I saw them drive off a moment ago. Must be my imagination. It's a figment.
Of your nations. You've got special little spots to insert in
Spots. Spot
to make it sound like it's...
Spotmaster on wheels.
Yes, the spot on wheels. I didn't look today.
I wonder if you shook that around while it was playing, if you could get wows.
Not very much, no. I didn't press one spot button. All I did was put the time signal on 3 times. There was nothing to do except listen to the sea.
Listen to the cricket.
There's when they put that program on, it must be one of their highest rating programs, really.
It is.
Because everybody in the city's got these resistors glued to their ears, and it's the only station that does it. I reckon it would be their highest rating program.
It's a wonder you don't get forced to go out to the cricket ground and...
Well, if I was in that section, I would.
Oh, I see. That's OBs or something.
Yes, I would like to do that, so I might make moves towards that.
It'd probably be a bit more interesting.
Oh, it would be. You lie in the sun in the cricket and get fed and everything and do OBs.
OB.
Take the OB amplifier.
Home.
Right. The iceworks, you were talking about the briquettes.
Yes, the briquettes before I started echoing all over the neighbourhood.
Maybe it's the owner of the briquette shop.
Hello? No? The briquettes. Yes, it's interesting. They used to sell briquettes down the back of that iceworks.
Mm.
And can you remember that? Sort of a fuel merchant.
Yes, it was a fuel merchant.
And now there's weeds and things growing all up and down the
So
driveway.
obviously it's of unuse.
It would appear that it's now out of business. And the iceworks, you don't hear the compressor churning away and you don't feel water pouring out the windows and things.
And that iced machine in the front room.
But that was a stupid iceworks because there was no place you could put in 20 cents and get a bag of crushed ice.
You had to go around the back and get your ice.
Ah, is that what you did?
And they opened up this big room full of ice. And underneath the floor was this big...
Did you go in there?
Yeah.
Ah.
You had to go in to buy your ice. And there was this man there, and he'd put this ice in in the boot of the car in the ice chest. I was very good in the ice works.
The iceworks.
Quite enjoyed it. I used to buy cold blocks of ice and put them in front of the fan to do coolings.
The waste.
That works.
Yes, I suppose it does. Air conditioner. That's how an air conditioner works, of course.
Basically.
The iceworks. What a pity.
The Huntley Ice Works.
Because next door to that they sell 4 washing machines. It looks like they've never sold one since they've been there.
The windows are all dusty. The washing machines are about 1950 models.
It's a bit of a joke, that place.
It is. What's his name?
Marvan or something.
Oh, yeah.
Marvan the Magician.
Yes, it is a bit of a... I don't think they do sell many washing machines.
Mr. Webster, who used to make shoes, but he's no longer there.
Oh, yes. Did you find out...
Hello, did. Did-da-da. R-W-H? What? O. Who? Yes, who? Did it? Yes, who is? Did it? Da. Did it? Did. Who is doing, yes? Did. Yes. Yeah. Who is doing the broadcast tomorrow, is that right? Roger. Don Sinclair, Mike.
The Sinclair. Is he the chap who makes those integrated circuits?
Not really. Hello, I think Mike's saying something else now. Hello? Hello? Did-da-da. 3. Hello?
Why doesn't he come up on 6 metres?
We can't, obviously. If you go off 160, you might come on there. You don't want to.
Okay, we'll go off and find out what he's got to say about it.
Righto. Not a mush cut, I hope.
Methodist wrecking.
Yeah, it certainly sounds that way.
This method is stupid. No, not a mush cut.
I remember when I went on a guided tour of the exchange in Lonsdale Street?
I've never been there.
Little Lonsdale. City West, I think they call
Oh,
it.
yes.
It's an old ancient one.
Uh,
And the bloke says, oh yes, this is... Hello.
yeah. Now what's going on?
Yes. And somebody outside.
Is it really?
No, it's not. I was just worried again. Don't know why.
You get too worried.
I'm not exactly worried about it. I'm just interested to find out who it was.
Oh, but for the silvers, I'm running 150 watts DC input, and for the LT as well. That's what I'm running input.
Because you are.
I am. On advice from the silvers, since he had a personal inspection of my meters.
Yes. It's interesting, it still wrecks, even though it only runs that much power these days.
Well, look, it'd be really bad. You remember when it used to completely arc over? It used to go. All the lights would dim.
Oh, they go bright with all the modulation. Like this car floats on fluid, this house runs on RF.
Yes. Righto, say something intelligent.
You can imagine if it ran on 160 metre RF, the frequency, 1825 kilohertz. Imagine the electric clock, the hands would just about be falling off. Anyway,
Yes.
what I was going to say was when I went to this exchange, they showed me the time thing.
Wasn't Mark an accountant or a clerk or something, a public servant?
Yes, he used to work, he still does, for Telecom Australia, and I think he was doing some kind of
Work.
sales office work or something.
Really? What do they sell?
Telephones.
Peg. Hey, here's the
Peg
man to
phone.
see. Could you get me an old Peg phone? I really want an old Peg phone.
So you can
If he's been listening the last week, he'd know what we mean. Of course, the MJR would be saying, what's this about Peg phones?
What's this all about arms?
And Peg phones. And sewers. That was good advice about the sewers.
That was interesting. In fact, I think I've seen that happen somewhere once on a very nice site.
Was a very nice site.
No, it wasn't.
No.
You see this manhole cover desperately trying to stay down and it can't. All this white stuff going everywhere. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, the telephone exchanges. Well, after I'd been showing all the time devices, the time...
The talking clock.
Talking clock, that's what I was trying to say.
At the third stroke.
And the high quality drum recorders for the weather and all that sort of rubbish, and there's a dog barking.
At the third stroke, it goes, at the third stroke, it will be 4, and you can hear, if you listen carefully,
Clicks.
the difference between them all. And 40 seconds. Beep, beep, beep. At the third stroke, it will be 4, 45, and 10 seconds. Perth only has 1. It goes, at the tone, it will be 4:45, and you hear beep.
That's what they're like in America. They don't have 3 pips.
Don't they?
Copy the inimitable branch style of
Beep.
time signalling.
Beep, beep.
I haven't finished yet.
There's always crackles on that time thing.
Yes,
Maybe
there
the
are.
glass discs have been scratched.
Somebody's put scratches on the records.
Yes. This is why it's not compressed and sound like a Melanie record.
Melanie's birthday next Tuesday. Anyway,
You going to the party?
it's a bit far away. I thought it might take a while to get there. I've got to go to school the next day, which is most unfortunate. Yes, that'll be the end of all this build, so anyone who's just listening that hates this rubbish,
It'll only be, well,
it'll
only
might
be on-
be back in pre-recorded form, but who knows?
but it'll still be on in some occasionally.
On the weekends, perhaps.
But greatly attenuated,
Won't be on every second night.
which it's been for some considerable time now.
In this telephone exchange,
Yes.
the bloke took us in to see the ancient relays. Well, they weren't really relays, they were selector things.
Uni-selectors, uni-pods.
In green cylindrical packages. And he said, Oh, this is where you test all the uni-selectors from.
Oh, yes.
And he gets his key out to show us how it sparks. This little contact pad at the end of the row of rack thing.
The wind's just sprang up and is blowing my room to bits.
Has it? Hasn't done that here yet.
Anyway.
Come in any minute. Oh, it's just sprung up here too. Took a while.
Listen to the wind. If you can, over missions having wrecks.
What on earth? Was that you doing that?
Yeah, the missions was having wrecks. Go ahead. Yes.
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 Yes. What was
I'll still be able to have cross bands with John because he's a man of nothing at the moment. He's doing nothing.
At the moment.
He's building light
Man
meters.
of mystery. Oh yes, he gets this contact pad and he gets his key out. He
Yes.
says, watch this. And you see spark, spark, spark. And all these uni-selectors suddenly go. He says, oh, I think we've lost a few calls there. Oh well, never mind. So I thought, yes, well, that goes to show how much they could care less.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I'm getting a sore throat from talking all this bilge.
Like a bilge pump.
Oh, yes. Well, that CW didn't mean too much.
They don't know much CW. It could be somebody who knows.
NNL. You'll have to come back and do that again.
Come back and do it outside Beck's place again.
Come back again. Return, please, and redo that, because I didn't quite get it.
We can find out what it was by a replay.
Yes. Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Are you talking to me?
Yes. Well, it's a Holden, and well, it came by here during the day one day.
Oh, yes.
No, I think it was a very light colour. It could have been white. I seem to remember though it was a pale green colour.
It wasn't silver, was it?
Why? Oh, you're joking. Oh, no, I doubt it somehow.
Who's he suggesting? Who's he suggesting is doing the missions?
Tell me, did it have a funny antenna sitting on the sun visor?
Well, I don't know what's going on here. I do not know. Let's do a listen to this.
Yes, I stand by.
What did he have to...
Okay, just about this phantom...
Is it outside his place now?
Well, apparently somebody went out... Mike just said something. Go off again. Mike just said something, though.
I said a vehicle of that description went by here earlier.
There are quite a lot of Holdens in Australia.
Branch is on.
What did he say?
He just said he wished they'd turned down their radio, because that's obviously, if it was blasting outside the branch's place, and it was the same person who was blasting it around the neighbourhood here.
We have a record here. No, that's turn up your radio. That wouldn't go down very well, would it?
I've got a distorted 45 that's been played with a crystal cartridge with that on it.
I see. Well, who would do things like this? Obviously somebody with that...
just listens.
Uh-oh. Somebody who is an idiot, I should imagine.
If it's got an antenna on the sun visor, that's a giveaway, because I've seen few cars with antennas